So one of my subscribers asked me to put a video together on how I articulate to my son the LGBTQ movement when he sees it. So the first thing that I'll say is that there's a lot of factors that need to be set as the foundation when it comes to your kids. Number one, the Bible needs to be the source of all your truth and not your opinions. Whenever you say a thing, you should be able to find it in the Bible to back it up. That's putting God first in truth and not your deceitful flesh. And two, open communication is a must. We should always make room for our children to come and talk to us about anything. And my son likes to talk a lot. A friend of mine showed me and told me that I should have family meetings with my son, that I should designate one day out of the week where we sit down at the table and we just talk. We uplift one another, we talk about our differences, and then we talk about what we got going on for that following week. Having the Bible in open communication creates the relationship between you, God, and your child. So now that the foundation is set, you have to learn now how to beat the world to the narrative. So one of my friends told me that their mother talked to them about sex at a very young age. I think she said she was around the age of 7 or 8. And her mother was a straight shooter, didn't hold no punches, was just very detailed with everything. And because the window of communication was open, she was able to talk to her mother, even ask questions, details, explicit details. Her mother answered them all, and her curiosity was not as piqued as the rest of her peers. As parents, we think we're doing our kids a favor by shielding them from so much truth of the world. But in actuality, that shield creates room for curiosity. And because we shield them from the truth, they go elsewhere to seek the truth. And the world is waiting right there with their narrative. Now, I'm not as explicit with my son when I talk to him about the LGBTQ community, but I also don't back down from any question that he has about it. Now, I understand a time will come when he'll be rebellious about the things that I have to say, better known as the teenage years. And that's why God is a part of our conversations. I'm never doing this alone. I've said time after time again, a mother's prayers is her superpower. And I know if I raise my child up in the way that he should go, he may go astray